John, a comprehensive win in the end, given the scoreline anyway.
Yeah, listen, it was a very unsatisfactory game, I suppose, really, from many respects. You know, it failed to ignite, if you like. It was like a game that just never got going, and it lacked intensity and it lacked rhythm and it lacked flow. But it was what it was, and I think we coped well with that in the second half, in that we got a good firm hold on the game, if you like, and we were solid, and you know, we just kept tipping away and wearing it down, if you like, and we got the result in the finish. So,
what do you put that down to from your side's point of view, Jeff?
Well, I just think there was a lot of frees and stoppages in the game. That's why, you know, it failed to get any bit of rhythm or flow in it, and you know, we can't control all of that. So, you know, listen, from many aspects of the game we were happy with our performance, but you know, we'd like to have gotten more rhythm and flow into the game, and again, at times that's on us. You know, there were too many enforced errors, balls not retained, and you know, passes that didn't get completed. So listen, a lot of work for us to go back to this week.
First starts for Mike Casey and Aaron Gillane. Were you happy with them today?
Listen, all of these guys are all trying to get up to match practice now, you know, and that's going to take a bit of time. It's not going to happen overnight, and you can see that. But listen, I'm very happy we came out of it without any further injuries. I think that's a hugely important piece for us. And you know, we're only 5 weeks away from championship now, so that's the last thing you want. But at the same time, we do want to get as many competitive games under our belt in preparation for the championship, and you know, no better opportunity than that coming up next weekend, you know, playing the farm team of the league so far. So a really tough challenge obviously coming for us next weekend. Yeah,
obviously you said you weren't thinking about knockout stages at the start of the season. You're forced to think about it now, John. Obviously a game against Tip to come. Is it ideal in terms of possibly getting over the line, getting to a final and having more games before championship?
Absolutely. Actually, listen, if we weren't in the competition, we'd be going off looking for challenge matches. So, you know, you need games. You're not going to be ready for championship without games. So this is absolutely the best possible preparation. You know, any team that's knocked out this weekend is wondering where we're going to get a game next weekend, whereas we know straight away we've got a fantastic game to look forward to and a really, really tough challenge ahead of us. So, you know, our axe is going to be well sharpened, you know, in terms of our preparation for this week, because we have a huge task in our hands.
Just finally for me, John, Cian Lynch obviously not in the matchday squad today, Sean Finn as well, are they carrying knocks?
Yeah, just minor things, you know. Listen, we're trying to mind fellas and get them back to full fitness, but you know, little small things, nothing serious.
John, I think you'd won 5 on the board inside 10 minutes, and the game started quite promisingly for you, and then it just seemed to go very flat, like, you know. I mean, you'd imagine the Kyle Hayes goal might have even lifted it more, but it didn't quite happen from there on.
Yeah, but listen, I'm sure you could see from your own viewpoint, like, there was a lot of men behind the ball on their side of the field, so, you know, that's hard to break down all the time, and the middle third was really congested. So, you know, if you make any bit of an error at all, you're going to turn over the ball. We had a few turnovers that just cost us a little bit, give away a few soft frees, and that kept them ticking over on the scoreboard. But I think the game just didn't get going, and it was one of those games.
An update on Dave Reedy, John?
An update on David Reedy. David Reedy is doing really well, and his recovery is coming on nicely, but he's a few weeks to go yet.